everybody, I hope you're well. To our essential workers and our healthcare workers, a huge thank you for taking care of us so well. I hope everybody is taking care of themselves as well as possible. I know that this is a time of a lot of change. In work, in the way we're structuring our lives, in the way that businesses are having to pivot. So most important is to take care of yourselves and take care of your mental health. It's an interesting time because the whole world is affected. And yet in this space, I also feel is because the whole world is affected, this is such an incredibly powerful time of possibility. And this is really a portal to change. And particularly with the Black Lives Matter movement happening at the same time, it's really showing. It's interesting. I saw somewhere that, on Facebook, because I love Facebook quotes, if you follow me, about how people are able to protest because they're not at work all the time. It's really interesting. And so I hope that this is going to make us all more vocal, to work towards a more egalitarian society, to work towards taking care of our earth better, to live in a more sustainable way. Because climate change, of course, was so powerful just before COVID, that voice for climate change. And in this period when we couldn't go outside, this is the time to go inside. And I've said this a number of times in my Facebook Lives because I really think it is so powerful. And today is also the solstice. So it's really about leaving behind, particularly in this time of COVID, particularly in this time of the solstice, to be leaving behind what does not serve our highest, greatest good. And I've even been noticing, and I spend a lot of time being awareness of my thoughts and looking at what can I change for my highest, greatest good, what can I let go of, what is no longer in alignment with highest self. And that's the one that's been standing out the most, is what is no longer in alignment with highest self, with my highest self. And lots of old ideas about capability, about my destiny, about what am I meant for. And I become so much more connected to my purpose, which I know is transformation, both of myself and to facilitate that for other people. And this is soul work for me. Yes, it makes my heart sing, of course, and also to be aligned with higher self and soul work is such a privilege. And so my question for you is, what makes your heart speak to you? What makes your heart sing? What makes your soul wake up? And the power to do that is happening now, because possibility is in the now. It is happening at this time. As I said, this is a portal for change. So the way to make the most of it is to reevaluate how you're living your life. Now, I know that not everybody is as privileged. With essential workers, they're busy working those 40 hours a week in the grocery store. And at the same time, you can still help yourself by going inward, even for 15 seconds while you're standing at the bus stop, or just before you start your car, take that 15 seconds and just be with yourself. And it's so important to take that time, because when we are making this change within ourselves, or maybe we don't need to change anything, maybe we're really happy, but it's good to be connected to that, because that impacts the world. It impacts how we're going to move forward in life as a collective. So this possibility, this change is all happening now, in this moment, in the moment that we take to look within ourselves, to look at our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions, to see, are they all working congruently? Is it working in service of my highest, greatest good? Which, if so, then automatically impacts the collective and impacts the whole world. To be looking at where are you putting your energy, both with your thoughts, feelings, words, and actions, in the way you spend your time, in the way you spend on your belief and your perspective about things. Hi, whoever's joined. Thank you for joining. So this is a powerful time of digging deep, of letting go what does not serve for you, to step up and take responsibility for your thinking, to make the change, to be accountable towards yourself. And that's a powerful thing. I find it very easy to be accountable to others. I've really had to work on being accountable to myself. This is a time to look at, who do you want to be? How do you want to show up in the world to make this change, these changes? The possibility is in the now. Even a small change, baby steps. This is the important stuff. The great leaps, yes, are important, but it's that small, consistent action every day. Thank you, I'd love to know who's watching. Thank you for the like. So this is the time to be making the change. In these small moments, if we keep on waiting for the big, often it doesn't happen, but we can catch these small snatches of time. Or now I have the privilege that I can spend a couple of hours a day on this on weekends because I have had more time to myself, which is so amazing. So today, look at yourself and your life and look at where do you not have possibility? Where can you open up possibility for yourself? Where can you get excited again? Where can you make shifts, small baby shifts within yourself to be living in alignment with your greatest, highest possibility? And if you're happy with yourself, then rejoice fully in it, marinate in it. Feel the glory of that. And where you can make change, make that change, and then feel fantastic about yourself for having done so. I hope that all made sense. Do let me know in the comments below how that resonated, what changes worked for you, what other topics you'd like me to do videos on, and I'll be back with more videos later this week. Thank you.